Hey friends, and welcome to my channel. I am Yoshida, and this is Nora's Cove. If you're new here, I'm a self-employed hairstylist. I also do nails and makeup from time to time, whenever I feel like it. Also, I have an Etsy shop and a Poshmark boutique. Today, we're going to be stuffing cash envelopes. We're going to be doing our weekly check-in. So for some of you, that's week to week or paycheck to paycheck. If that's you, get your pen, get your paper, and let's just do this budget together today, okay? Let's stuff these cash envelopes. So I'm so glad to have you here. If you'd like to see how I manage this inconsistent income, then stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so let's get into this week-to-week budget. Here are envelopes. I have my cheat sheet. I'm going to try to be a little more organized today. Here's my pen. I was looking for it. I'm just going to drop this change right on in there. Let's see. What week is this? We are on week, today's 16th. Yes, so we're on week 3. Okay. And this week, let me get my other paper. I think we did $867 this week. Let me make sure. Also, if you're new here, I kind of track my daily income, sometimes daily spending. As you can see here, this is what needed to be paid week November the 4th through the 10th. So this is like my little handy dandy like assistant as well, but I think we did $867 for the week. I know we did $352 here and $190 on Friday. So in this little box here, I put what I made for the week, $867. And then let's find the weekly check-in. So week 3, Etsy. Did I get anything from Etsy? I kind of did. That goes on. It did kind of come through today. Hold on. Y'all, again, I'm using my phone so I can get this right out to you guys. So let's see what that is. And 89. So we got actually $892. We got 25 from hair. I didn't estimate anything. I'm just gonna put zip through there. And we got $867 from hair. We got 25 from Etsy. Anything else? None of my other incomes. I don't think I made anything off of that. I would have put it down here. So for the week, we made $892. I'm missing my total boxes. Let me come through here. Yeah, wait a minute. I wonder why I didn't put these down. So I should have put my total boxes. Also, if you're new here, I'll try to list my Etsy shop below, but I'm using my phone today, so I'll come back and put that information in. Yeah, I don't know what's going on because it's enough to do the week, so we'll just do those. I don't know how they're somewhere. Okay, so we got those down. So that was our income for the week. We didn't estimate anything. I'm gonna go ahead and estimate for next week. We paid this week. So my car note, that came out, I believe, at the beginning of the week. So I did that. That was $181.61. Now, you guys, my car insurance is playing. This is going to be $219.26. That doesn't come out to the 28th, but I just wanted to mark that down. I paid somebody this week. Oh, I paid Citibank. Let me find them. Did I pay Capital One? I didn't pay Capital One. I'm actually caught up on Capital One, but I do want to give them $100. Oh, I paid Victoria's Secrets off at the first week of the month, so that's taken care of. I have loan number 1 coming up. Where's Citibank? I know. Oh, here it is. So let me get my highlighter here and just highlight that. I just color coordinate to the colors of the kit that I have in there. Also, this kit is in my shop. So Citibank, I gave $50 to, but You guys, I'm a little nervous because I've used bill pay, something I never do. I used bill pay because I didn't want it to be late, and it is due on the 17th, but it looks like they're not going to pay it until the 18th. I just hope I don't get a late fee. I really do, because I just don't play that. I didn't give Capital One anything. I probably won't, but I'll just leave them there. Schedulicity got their money. The gym got their money. I was just looking all week, like I had that little buffer in there. Remember the buffer? I think I put miscellaneous in there for the buffer, and I kept looking and looking, and Charlie had came out. So, whoop. Oh my God, that's what I forgot to pay. Oh my goodness, taxes. Well, today is the, 16th. I guess I'm gonna be a little late. I'm gonna go ahead and mark this out because I'm gonna pay that. Oh Lord Jesus. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so that's what got paid this week. Also, I paid booth rent. I don't think I have booth rent down. Let me see. Oh, here it is. So because we have 5 weeks this month, I got $10.40, but it's actually $10.50. So I just marked through the whole thing because I have to have somewhere to work. It's going to get paid. Okay, so now we're over here to our tips, our savings. Last week, I ended up adding a $3. If you remember, I was short $3 of being $100 for my savings. So I ended up putting $100 in. I'm going to scratch that. Where is my white out? Okay, let's wipe this out. I want to put $400 for the month. I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'm just going to put 100. I did 100 last week. I have date up here. Last week was the 9th. So I'm going to put the 9th. And then today is the 16th. Oh my God, I just realized I didn't pay. I knew it was somebody I was missing, and I didn't look at this. That's crazy. I can't believe I didn't look at the daggone calendar. Oh, that's what it's for, Yoshi. That's for you to look at. Biggest day, sitting right there. I got Capital One and my taxes due. Y'all, I looked at this and I did not pay it. I'm just done with myself. So I will be paying that today, I guess. Anyway. So let's get into these cash envelopes. So I'm going to move this out the way just for a second. So you guys, I got a little news. I had showed that I made, was going to figure out how to make these envelopes. Do you notice I got a little extra? Well, I figured it out. Well, here's the issue. Obviously, only 1 to 2 people can make these cash envelopes. Like, if anybody, or 1 person, I don't know. And I'm not being funny, and I'm not being petty, but I didn't want to step on nobody's toes. And I got a couple of DMs and requests like, if you make them, let me know. Well, I was talking to my daughter about it, and I said, I really don't feel comfortable because it seemed like there was an issue in the Planner Streets last week. I don't know if y'all caught wind of it, but I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm very observant of things. And I noticed something in a post, and I said, well, I wonder what that's about. So I did a little further research. And, I just don't think the vinyl shops is having everybody making these cash envelopes. Now, within my research, I found 2 other people. There's a total of 3 that I saw that make these. So I didn't know if they were talking about me because I just showed my clients, my peoples that, I was just trying to make them for myself. And I didn't know if it was geared at me or these other 2 shops out there. So I was like, I told my daughter, I said, I'm not trying to take food out of anybody's mouth. I don't have a problem staying in my lane, but I did them for myself. And anywho, I said I would make them for you guys if you were interested. But I don't want to step on anybody's feet, okay? I don't want to take food out of kids' mouths, stuff like that. So, and again, can't do all the things. Well, needless to say, I made me some. Now, this one I used cardstock because I was just playing with it just to see, how I liked it. I made this one just, again, to try different styles. I didn't do that one. I made this one again using cardstock. That is actual vinyl. This was my very first vinyl one. And this is still cardstock. Me just playing around with it. Here's another cardstock, but this one is really kind of messed up. Just trying different styles, different things. These are the vinyls, and these I made. These are some new categories. So I made these for myself. I will let you know, I'm going to pray on it, because I thought about it. If there's 3 people doing it, and y'all let me know give me some feedback in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on that. Like, if, you know, there's one, I know there's a popular person doing it, and I'm definitely not trying to take away from her by, you know, doing this. I would still order stuff from her. I don't have a lot of patience. My patience is very, 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 very slim. I don't like to wait a month for products, and I'm just being real. So I always figure things out or try to make them myself. So with all that said, let me know, what do you feel about that? Like, should just one person or 2 be selling these, or what do you think? So I'm going to pray on it if I'm going to sell it. But in the meantime, let's jump right on in. So you guys, I have my sinking funds from last week, but I did dip in them because I had to buy some little nail supplies, some planner stuff. So that's $50. So we're not putting anything. This is what's left. I think it was about 60. I'm going to pull out my little cheat sheets. I think it was about $60. Let's see. We gave sinking funds, it was $80. Oh, Lord. I just spent $30 out of the sinking funds. Okay. What I did was, too, last week I took my savings and I put that in my regular bank account at Navy Federal. And I was going to put the sinking funds, that's going to go to the Capital One. So I'm going to leave this right here for now. Move that out the way. And my savings this week, I did get a new client this week, and I didn't really put her whole amount in there, but it's probably more than what she gave me. And every time I came up with 1s or 5s, I put that in my savings account. And then here are my tips. So again, if you're new here, I just take my tips, I save my tips, I add them up. Really, technically, when someone gives me a tip, I put it in this envelope. Then I make change on the next one, and I can actually use it to change, you know, make change with my clients. So let's see how much we have in tips this week. I'm not going to hold y'all. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And that's exactly how much I made in tips this week. I had more in this envelope, but I moved it over to savings and wanted my tips to be exact. So let's see how much we have in savings this week. We have 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. So we have $77. So this is pretty much, we have 77 here. My goal is to try to put 100, save at least make 100 in tips and put that into my savings. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do 100 in savings. That will go directly into my savings account. I will not take my tip money this week and disperse it like I did the last time. So I'm just going to take 100 from my tips, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And that's going to go into savings. And I will put that into my Navy Federal account. I just want to see that account build up. So there'll be a lot of less goings on this week. Now, you guys, I'm not doing a gas this week because I'm on a little over a half a tank of gas. So that gas lasted me the whole week. So the other half plus will last me till next week. I don't have anywhere to go, nothing to do. So I'm not using gas this week. So we got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. $17 left out of tip. That's going to go into basically what we are going to be paying this week. So I have a little cheat sheet. I have written down some numbers of things that I wanted to, you know, put, you know, the money to the cash envelope. So I'm going to see what's important. I didn't buy products this week. You guys, I made me a Planning a Better Me envelope because I plan to go to Planning a Better Me. I would like to get the VIP. I'm going to Vegas. I made me a Vegas envelope. I'm going to Vegas in May. And what else? Gas. So I'm going to need some gas next week. But I won't be putting into this envelope because I know on Saturday is probably when I'll need the gas. So, and then what else? We have sinking funds. Okay, let's see. So even though Planning a Better Me and Vegas are like my sinking funds, I'm still going to just keep them in these envelopes and they will remain here at the house because that way when it's time, like with Vegas. It's me and my coworkers, we're all going. So we need to pay for flights. We've gotten our room, we put our money aside for our room, but now we're waiting on flights to kind of drop. They're up there right now, so I'm gonna be saving for spending money plus my flight. And I normally give my coworker my money on Saturday for that, but still I'm gonna be doing a little savings here at the house. Okay, I'll make sure y'all can see. Let's zoom in just a little bit. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay, so what are we doing? Let's see what we got here. We're not, oh, Destiny. Yeah, like, see, I forgot. I left some envelopes at home, so I still got money at home. Destiny's $40 is still here, and I kind of sent her some money. Let's see. She's the only one here. Okay. And also, if you're new, Destiny is my daughter. She's in college. She goes to Clark Atlanta University. Yes, they had a murder. And yes, I tried to talk to my child, okay? So anyway, y'all pray for my child, okay? Because it's tough out here. So I send my daughter money every week. This week, she got about 100 out of me. Her 40 is still here. In my last video, I talked about her needing to get a badge because she's going to be a school teacher. So she needs a badge for the school. I'm going to give Miss Destiny, because she's going to be calling me probably tonight for some money. Destiny gets 10. So let me put that in my, where did little pen go? Okay, did I put it back? What happened? Oh, there we go. And I lost the top. Okay, Destiny gets 10 this week. We're not doing gas, so we're gonna give Destiny 10. And then what I'll do is I have some money in my account. If she needs this, I'll just deposit it. And honey, I may be taking her little money to pay for their taxes. Okay, what else do we have? So self-care, y'all. I said I was giving self-care some money this week. My feet look like hoofs, so we're gonna give it $10. We're gonna let it stack up though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 goes into the self-care. And for real, I'm gonna make that 20. I'm gonna take that 10 from Destiny and make that 20, because I gotta get a pedicure. Terrible, child, terrible. So we gave that $20. Planning a Better Me I have down for 20. I have Christmas at 20. And then Vegas at 20. I don't think I got Vegas written down here. Okay, let's find the Planning a Better Me. So here's my Planning a Better Me. And I'm going to tell y'all, if my tips and, savings get up there really quickly, I'm just going to take it and pay my VIP for Planning a Better Me. And then I'm going to start all over or something. Christmas. I did not make a Christmas one. Where is that little extra one? That's okay. We can make them, Yoshida. We can make it. Yes. I'm gonna make this Christmas, even though that's gonna go into sinking funds. That gets 20. So this is gonna be my Christmas envelope. Put that there. So Christmas got 20. Self-care got 20. Car needs 10. Let's see. That goes in sinking funds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's gas. So that's just gonna go on over here to sinking funds. Because I'm almost due for an oil change. Well, not really. I got a little time, but also I want to have my car just only had it, well, I have like a little small truck, and I've only had it for like a year, but just in case I need oil change or want to trade it in or something like that, I want all that money to go towards that. Because nothing worse than getting to a car lot and you don't have down payment. Okay, so I have $21, $22, $23, $24 left. We've done self-care, Christmas, and car. I'll probably need products, and we did savings. We got that at 100. Y'all, groceries, I'm good. It's hubby's week next week, praise the Lord. This week I went overboard. My OCD kicked in, and before I know it, I was at 3 different grocery stores. I'm trying to switch over to vegan, I think. And by the time I made it home from these 3 grocery stores, I was mentally drained, and then I had realized what had happened, that my OCD kicked in, and I was on a binge of hunting for craziness, okay? So anyway, now we got the buffer. I got to do a buffer. That's $20. I like my buffer in my account. And then I'm going to give Vegas this last $4. Do I have Vegas down here? I don't. Thought I did. I know it's not a lot, but it's okay. I've distributed this money evenly and effortlessly. Okay, so Vegas got 4. Planning a Better Me got 20. Self-care got 20. Destiny, did we give her Destiny anything? We took the 10 from Destiny. She still has her 40. That'll go to my account this week. And then Christmas got 20. I didn't do miscellaneous. That's this right here. That's the buffer. Miscellaneous is the buffer. Goodness. And it's supposed to be for supplies or planning stuff. Then I bought another planner this week. Y'all, my finances this week was all over the place. I really should have had about the same amount of money I had last week, which was close to $300, but I just lost my mind this week. I was in Joann's, Michael's, grocery store, nail places, all kinds of crap. Okay, sinking funds. What was that? The car. And I think we did do 10 on the car. So that's in sinking funds. So, and then again, in our savings, we have 100. And then we didn't do anything in products this week. I have a car here. I didn't do that for gas, and then I have gas. So I didn't do anything there. And then these are my tips. So now what goes with me next week, which I like carrying, are my tips and my savings. So my savings, that's where I put the extra. The tips is where I put my tips. Sinking funds. Let's see what else. Vegas. Self-care is going to go with me. Destiny's going to go with me this week. That stays here. And miscellaneous, let me put that in sinking funds because I'm going to use that as a buffer. Okay, so we got Planning a Better Me is here, Christmas and Vegas. And last week, I think that is Christmas in there, sinking funds. Okay, so now I'm going to put everything back. This goes with me. And better yet, I'm going to empty Destiny's envelope. Put that up, that way I don't have to carry it with me. And I'm going to put that in sinking funds. So Monday when I go to the bank, I'm going to put this, actually I'm going to put half in Capital One. The other half I'll put in my bank account because part of that is buffer. The $40 is for Destiny. I've already given that to her, so I'm just kind of replenishing my account. And then self-care is just going to go with me because I need a pedicure. And pray to God I can find somebody I can add to that. So again, this is where I keep it. In my A5. I love my A5, you guys. I'm feeling kind of, I guess, nostalgic. Is that the word I want to use? Because when I first started planning, I had a Recollections A5, the ring, you know, the rings. And I saw everybody in TNs and everything like that. So I was feeling kind of missing out. So I switched over to TNs and Happy Planner. Now everybody's going to the rings. So I bought me another ring planner, and I don't know if I need it, want it, but we'll see. So you don't have to have this to budget. I just want you to know that. Just do something. Be aware of your budget. Check in with your budget. all the time, so that way you're aware. As you can see, I hardly check mine and I forgot something. So now I got to go up here and pay these taxes. So I will see you guys in my next video. Again, if you're new, you enjoyed today's video, and you would love to see more, and you want to check in week to week with me on my budget and my weekly check-in and cash envelopes, come back for more. Hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.